So I enjoy the absolute living shit out of Elden Ring and Dark Souls. But the one thing that neither of those games have is guns. And I love guns. So I decided to use the most powerful tool that I have at my disposal, ChatGPT. Hey chat, I'm looking for a game like Dark Souls, but with guns. What do you have in mind? And there you have it, Remnant 2. And obviously I couldn't do this alone, so I grabbed my girlfriend.
Yeah. Nuts.
But when I invited her, I had no idea how crazy some of these bosses were gonna be.
I'm gonna stand here. Whoa.
But let's slow it down a little bit. Just like everything else, we have to start at the beginning. The beginning of this game started off just like any other game, with character customization, which you'll never actually get to see because you're always gonna be wearing a fucking mask. The first few cutscenes were a little corny, not gonna lie. But before I knew it, I was already fighting a boss. Once the boss was killed, they sent me to Firelink District 13. Or 14? I don't know, something like that. And here is where they gave us the opportunity to choose our class. Between the two of us, I knew that one of us was gonna be doing damage and the other person needed to be the healer. But which one of us was gonna be the healer? Yeah, me. It was me. As we were running around the map, obviously we were getting money, we were getting resources, things we could use to upgrade our gear. But then we ran into this guy. Hey, whoa, Jesus fucking Christ, bitch. This dude was talking a lot, saying a lot of big words, and to be honest, we really weren't paying attention. And so we just did what any other normal person would do.
Yeah, sure. Let's go. That's one of the answers. Sure.
Sure, let's go. What the fuck? He doesn't have to be so fucking weird about it, man.
He's like, let me tickle your toes.
End of game. You won.
You died. You were dumb.
This was the first main boss that we had encountered since the beginning of the game. And I gotta say, it slapped. No, literally, it slapped us. Much like Elden Ring, this guy had a moveset that you needed to memorize. If you didn't want to get hit, you'd have to jump at the right time. I genuinely was trying to figure it out, but between getting bitch slapped in the face, trying to revive Hannah, it was pretty chaotic. But then, after our fourth try, we finally got him down.
Oh my god! Just shoot him, don't come for me.
Oh, fuck.
You got it, you got it.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Now, seeing as how that was the last boss, we were then pushed on to the next area, which was the labyrinth. Wow, that looks really fucking cool. Are you kidding me?
Ooh, I like that.
The labyrinth is, well, it's a labyrinth. And as you can see, everything is made of stone. And when I say everything, I do mean all of the enemies that we fight as well.
He just threw that little boy.
Now, the map itself wasn't just a whole bunch of stone. In fact, there were a lot of hidden paths that you didn't know about until you got close to it.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
What do you think? Can I jump down there? Should I? Should I try?
Yeah, do it. You do it.
Oh my god, you're welcome. Not only that, but some of the paths would actually fall apart if you weren't quick enough. And yes, that did cause some problems.
And you blocked me!
And yeah, I can see how other people might think that's annoying, but I don't know. For me, I liked it.
A checkpoint.
Oh, a checkpoint. Oh, that was cool. Now here's the place that we started to notice that the bosses were built a little different. For example, this guy won't let you kill yourself. He has to do it himself.
Okay, I jump off cliff now.
Or do you?
Okay, he doesn't want me to jump off cliff.
And then you have this guy, which he's less of a guy and more of an encounter, but basically he spawns all these iced tea looking motherfuckers that try and squish you like a bug. Now each one of these enemies will get spawned in waves, and each wave will get progressively harder. And so obviously you'd have to beat all the waves, and then you beat the encounter. Nice. Nice, nice, good job. That looks like it's his final form.
That's good, that's good.
Oh!
What? Oh, okay.
Not gonna lie, that was a little bit underwhelming. To be frank with you, I didn't think the bosses moving forward were gonna be anything different than what we had already seen. But then, we met the cube. This cube was the first boss that I have ever seen that was, you know, not a fucking person. But the way that you actually have to kill the boss is that each one of these cubes that was separated in the beginning, they have a white button on them. You shoot them, and it deals a little bit of damage to the boss. Shooting the button will also make a crater on that side of the cube. That way, if it lands on you, you won't die. Now, all of that sounds pretty simple, and it is, but for us, we had a really fucking hard time. Let's jump over here. Oh, don't jump over there.
That way.
Oh. No! No! Oh, no! Oh, come on. I was out of the way. You see, we had to have a lot of attempts under our belts before we could memorize the paths of each one of the cubes. Oh, fuck me. And I mean a lot of attempts. No. But you die enough times and you do actually start to figure out what the patterns are. It may or may not have taken an hour, but once we had it figured out, we locked in. No, not the gun, not the gun, not the gun, not the gun! We got pretty damn close several times, but there was always one fucking button that we just couldn't shoot. And so every time I saw the health bar this low, you had better believe that I was fucking invested.
Oh no, it is. I mean, you can see it, right? Oh.
There's one.
Okay.
Ah!
Oh man.
Okay, it's on this bottom side. No! Wait. Oh! Jesus, good job. All right, I'm editing this right now, and I know that one of you motherfuckers is gonna say something about my aim, and I have a very simple response for you. I'm on PC, and for some reason, I decided that for this game, I was gonna try controller, okay? There it is. Anyways, so after an hour of screaming at the top of our lungs, we had finally done it, and we were ready to move on. Seeing as how we had just defeated a boss, we were under the impression that we'd have a little bit of a break. But no, they gave us another boss right out of the gate.
Yeah.
For this encounter, there was something in the center that you needed to kill. But while you were trying to do that, it would spawn a whole fuck ton of shit that would try and kill you. But on the bright side, the creatures that it spawned looked fucking dope. What the fuck is that? That thing looks so cool. So we killed that boss, ran around a little bit, killed some more shit, and then boom, we were at another boss. Now, this guy wasn't anything special as far as mechanics were concerned.
Whoa.
Ow! But he was pretty hard to kill.
Alright, it's in half.
Oh no. No.
No.
Oh, it's a lot of tentacles. Man, no, I died.
Well, I'm definitely not gonna be able to save you.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Ooh.
There's no way. No.
Wait. You did it. Wait, are you down? Are you down?
Oh, no, I'm alive.
Oh my god.
I'm down. What?
Oh. Now, it would be totally fair to assume that all of the bosses in the game we would be facing together. This, however, was not the case. There was one boss that I needed to face on my own.
I'm the leader. Are you on my side or not?
You see, Hannah doesn't like it when I run ahead, which invariably I always do. So she politely requested to be the leader, which, you know, I don't really have a problem with most of the time. Well, if there's like story to this, I want to know what this boss is all about.
Like the one that ate us?
Yeah. Where are you you don't want to go to the ominous creature in the big center?
Well, I don't know.
You're like running around the arena like, what's going on? Once again, the mechanics of this boss weren't anything super crazy, but it did feel fucking awesome. Okay, we got it.
Nice.
Very nice. And with that guy knocked out, we carried on. Here is where shit gets really interesting. You see, up to this point, we had only ever had to kill bosses and regular enemies. So when we got here, we were confused as fuck.
Do you think this is another prism that we're about to get? Looks like a prism.
So this encounter works by having a top electric field and a bottom electric field. Both of these will be descending as soon as you begin the encounter. You are not allowed to touch the top field, nor are you allowed to touch the bottom field. If you do, you will die. Here's what I mean.
I am dead.
What? Like dead?
Don't let that touch you. Oh, you're gonna be dead. You're dead.
Thanks, babe. So if you can't touch the fields, how are you supposed to complete the encounter? Well, there is a spiral staircase that goes down the entirety of the room. But of course, there will be enemies that will try and stop you from going down it. Not only that, but there are these crystals that line the path that become shocky and explodey. They do a lot of damage. So here we had a few options. Either A, we try and run past everything and just time it all out, or B, we try and shoot all these crystals before we start the encounter.
Did you even stand here? Look at all these crystals you missed.
Which one do you think worked? The correct answer is neither. We tried somewhere in the ballpark of 10 to 15 times, but the farthest that we ever got was about halfway. Oh no. Well, evidently you're not supposed to jump in the center. It was fucking pitiful, and so we thought outside the box. Or rather, outside the arena. It's gonna run.
Wait, what happens if I go in after you?
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm totally fine. Look at us trying to do it the hard way.
You see, the real trick to these games is to be thinking with your noggin. And speaking of using our noggins, to get to the next boss, we were going to have to use our noggins. Oh shit.
What is this?
The main thing here was to raise a bridge, and the only way to raise the bridge was if you used the music box. Obviously, we had no idea which notes we should play. In the end, it really wasn't that complicated. You see, there was this book that we had found earlier, and it had some symbols. Symbols. These symbols correlated to notes, so you put the notes in the thing, and the thing played the notes, and then boom, the bridge was raised. Now, like I said before, some of the bosses in this game will give you a choice.
Oh, it's a cutie. Oh, no!
And luckily for me, Hannah and I always chose the same thing.
Well, we're definitely gonna kill the creature.
We're definitely killing the dough, right? Yep.
Wait, what did I just do?
You just healed it. Ooh. We get fucked.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Oh my god, that was so cute.
And so, I was forced to kill a god. Oh, shit. Why is he always on me, man?
No, this is good. Oh, he's almost dead. He's almost dead.
Nice. And as it happens, gods apparently are not that hard to kill. And with that guy out of the way, we could move on to the next part of the map, which was in no way, shape, or form inspired by Diablo 3. Nope, not even a little. We only cleared about a room or two before we met this guy, and I gotta say, he was very invested in having us be his audience. Stop dancing, let me talk to you, boy.
He's talking to me, don't worry about it.
After his invigorating performance, he gave us a magic quill. Now this magic quill gave us access to parts of the map that we couldn't get to before, which leads us here. Whoa. I am going to preface this section of the video by stating that this encounter was morally gray, to say the least. The way to start this encounter was that you had to eat some food. Oh, but it's so good. Oh, fuck. Now, once you ate the food, you became ravenous. Once you became ravenous, you couldn't heal unless you ate more food. Or you ate something else.
Hey, will you come pick me up?
If I can. Eat more. Oh, what? I'm eating you. And halfway through the encounter, it gets even worse. I'm gonna eat this guy. I'm eating him. Come here. Come here. This feels wrong. That's pretty fucked up. So after completing the encounters, we obviously had to hop in the dumbwaiters, go down, and see what the hell was going on.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the noise you've been hearing?
And again, pretty fucked up. Okay, I got mine.
Oh my god, I'm already dead.
So we wanted to move on, but the jester from earlier, he had some other plans. That bitch was playing games with us. But luckily for us, the games were really not that hard. We just had to follow the card and go through the door that it made. Oh, no, one of them. But we gotta follow this one, Luckily for us, his games weren't that hard to follow, and so we found the right door. But once we were on the other side, we were presented with another choice. This guy told us to go kill his twin, which was literally glued to the left side of his face, but was definitely not him at all. After running around the map a little bit and doing some quest hunting, we figured out how to get to the imposter. Turns out that it is literally going into the upside down. And sure as shit, we found the same dude, but it was a different guy. But the one thing that was similar was that he gave you the exact same quest as the other guy, which was, no, don't kill me, go kill him. Between the two of the guys, this guy was a little bit more pretentious, and to be honest, we were a little bit lazy. Didn't want to run back to go kill the other dude, so we just decided to kill this guy instead. Oh, Jesus. Oh no, it's the swords. Get him, brother.
Ah, we're good.
Nice. After vanquishing Dr. Dingleberry, we found ourselves in a post-apocalyptic version of Earth where the main enemy had taken over. This area was literally only bosses, one after the other. We killed this guy, we cured cancer, we saved Spider-Man some trouble by killing Venom, and then we had arrived. So Hannah and I knew that this was going to be the final boss fight, mainly because of the extremely cheesy and predictable cutscenes that were directly preceding the encounter. Wow. Crumple, fall to your knees. Oh, yep, there we go.
Nope. Oh.
It had all come to this. All of that reading, all of that class building, all of those enemies that we've killed. It all came down to this one guy.
Annihilation.
Now, of all of the boss fights in the entire game, this one in particular reminded me the most of Dark Souls. But why was that? What about this one was so special? Well, for starters, this bitch was hard as fuck. I'd say we gave it about 4 or 5 solid attempts. Okay, so clearly, repeatedly attempting this boss was not going to be the answer. So we put our heads together and we thought long and hard about what we could do. And we decided to try one more time. And on that last attempt, the Dark Souls was really coming through. You see, we had killed it, but we had not won. This was the second phase. The second phase was worse than the first.
What the fuck?
What? How am I supposed to dodge any of this?
We got the boss so damn close to death, but then
Got it.
the unthinkable happened.
Oh my god, no, I'm totally out of ammo. I am like, okay, I got
Pick
it.
up the stuff! Pick up the stuff!
At this point, I thought I was done for.
No, no.
But there was one thing I had that didn't take ammo.
I got a spear. And a dream.
And at long last, it was done. And so we got a little bit more screaming, and out of nowhere, suddenly we found ourselves in the middle of an Avengers movie. And with that, the game had been beaten. Now, if you've played the game before, you'll realize that there was a few things that I did not include. And the reason for that is, well, I just didn't think you fucking deserved it. Nah, I'm just kidding. The reason I didn't include some of the puzzles is, to be honest, we actually solved it, but we didn't know how.
Okay, stop it there, stop it.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
But having said that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.